Welcome back. So this is my little collection of the 1943 MP and Company Hank Greenberg. So there are two variations on this card, which I've gone over before. But very quickly as a refresher, on the back you have Hank Greenberg, outfielder, Detroit Tigers. That is the first variation. And then on this, you have Hank Greenberg, outfielder. This makes no mention of the Detroit Tigers. These are hand-cut cards, and they're incredibly difficult to grade because of that. Was not a very popular set. Was produced during the wartime, during World War II. So a lot of these just got beat up. So getting anything in any sort of numerical grade is quite difficult. And at this point, I obviously had the one variation in a 1. I have an authentic but looks very good version, just authenticated. And then I did have that same other version in a 1.5, which is pretty darn good. And I actually like this card, not for the picture on front, which is obviously lacking, but for the information on the back. It says Henry Greenberg, outfielder. Hank Greenberg has been voted the most valuable player in baseball twice, 1935 and 1940. Hank has been hitting at a terrific clip for 10 years. In 1938, Hank hit 58 home runs, within 2 of the all-time record. Hank is in the Army now and is doing a swell job there too. So as you may recall, after the 41 season, Greenberg enlisted in the Army and did not return to the major leagues until July 1st, 1945. So this was released right in the middle of that time. So that's the reason why I really enjoy this card. And that's also the reason why I pursued an upgrade, if possible, both to find and within a reasonable price, to one of these cards, because I really wanted a nice example of it. Fortunately, I was very lucky and found probably a motivated seller, because I managed to find this example. Now this is the non-Detroit Tiger version, which I believe is a touch more difficult to find, but this is just absolutely stunning in a 5.5. I mean, to find hand-cut cards in any sort of grade remotely close to this is difficult. And finding one at a good price is even harder. But again, given the subject matter, not just it's Greenberg, but the specific time in his career, I really wanted to get a nice example of it, and I was very, very lucky to find one. And so having one in a 5.5 is just absolutely a stunning addition, in my opinion. And it does now far surpass the 1.5 that I had previously. And this is actually another good example of kind of the variety that exists within this series. The color scheme right here is pretty darn close, and then the color scheme up here is close as well. So that's what I got for you this time around. I wanted to show you a upgrade that I was just ecstatic to add, and I hope you enjoy seeing kind of some of these varieties and some of these kind of step up cards that I'm trying to add, again, at a reasonable price if possible. So with that, I thank you very much for joining me, and as always, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or a YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. Have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating, whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.